Hey everybody, it's your girl Tasha, known to the world as Latasha Carpenter, but everybody calls me your girl Tasha because when you hang with me, it's like you are hanging with your girl. And my favorite word is bam because I'm always being authentically me. And tonight, guys, is another time for another In the Mix. I think that is segment number 10. I'm not sure, but you know what that means. That In the Mix means that it's a group of the teamily, the partners that love each other, and we act like a family coming together. And today we're going to recap with you our best month ever in June. Yes. So let me get all the teammates up on here and everybody is going to introduce themselves to you. And here we go. Bam. There we go. 1. There we go. 2. There we go. 3. There we go. 4. And bam, there's another one right there too. Hey, it's us guys. Look, let's get started. Who's going to go first? I think it's going to be this person. Bam.
All right. Great evening, everyone. I am Paula DeBose, also known as Persistent Paula, and your new supervisor. I am excited to be here tonight just to give you a little glimpse of our journey. But the journey is not over. Better is always possible. So I'm excited to be here tonight with the Teamly.
Hello, my name is Larnice, and my brand name is Get Healthy with Nisi, and I'm a bronze for the company. I'm so excited, and I just can't believe that I made it this far, and I thank God, nobody but the Lord.
Good evening. I am Natasha Davenport of Change Inside and Out. I am a new bronze here with this wonderful company. It is not my best month, but it's my best month yet. And I'm so proud to say that. I guess hope you all have a wonderful evening and enjoy the show.
Hey, y'all. Okay. So everybody knows me as Erica Chapman Anderson, but I'm affectionately known as the Tea Lady Erica. For 7 days, I was a bronze leader. And then 7 days later, I am your new silver leader. Yeah, double rank. I'm so glad to have you guys on here. Thank you. And stay tuned.
Hi. Hello, Sam. Wow, happy to be here. Wow, was amazing month. We're so happy. People getting results, people getting happy, and every can do it. Yoo-hoo!
Yes, and they all told y'all their things. You know, I am Latasha. I'm just like Paula and like Erica. I double ranked this month. Yes, I went to a rose gold to a platinum, baby. I am a platinum, guys. So excited. And look, we need you guys right now to just make sure y'all remember, y'all have got to share and invite, because we want to make sure that this information gets out so that we can just share how excited we are. So it's just about talking about how this all started. I think it really started more so, Erica. I was looking at the chat between you and I. This thing started with you and I talking back on June the 19th about possibly going for the next rank. And we were debating on it, right?
Right. And then we just decided, like, you know what? Let's just go for it. On June 20th, that's when it started popping off. And y'all, some of y'all know, I was in the bed when this thing started popping out. So I don't even know. I think it was the medicine that made me even agree to do it with Latasha, because there's no way I could think that I could rank up while I'm on bed rest. I had just had surgery 2 days prior to that. But hey, we here now.
That's right. That girl had major surgery. Y'all don't know. When someone is determined to do something, you just don't know. She had major surgery. She was working from her bed constantly. And there was a point, the reason why I wanted Sam here, because that was June the 20th that we started. We said we're going to go ahead and do this. But I'm going to tell you, sometimes you let other things get in your way when you have goals. And there was a distraction that came my way on the 20th, okay? A lot of people know about it, this distraction where we thought we could make some quick money, right? And it took me for a windfall trying to make some quick money in something outside of this business. So the whole situation was stressing the hell out of your girl, Tasha. And then on the 21st, Mr. Sam Cerner doesn't know. Him and I was talking on video through WhatsApp. And I was telling him that Erica and I had made the decision that we were going to try to go for rose gold for me and for bronze for her. And of course, Sam does the same thing that you guys don't know. So Sam starts telling me these stories. He wanted to know from me. You asked me a question, Sam, about what's more important to you, Tasha, ego or money? And I was like, neither one of them sound good to me, Sam. He's like, huh? I said, neither one of them sound good to me because I don't think egos are cool. And I don't never like to put money first. If you do what's right, money's going to come. And I told him that I wanted purpose over money. So at that moment, you asked me, why didn't I make rose gold the last time that I went for rose gold? And I was like, because one of the old partners, she didn't do her part and all this other kind of stuff. She just got her little promotion and then that was just over and she didn't care about nothing. She wasn't a team player. And Sam said, no, Latasha, that's not it. And he started to tell me a story about his father. And when Sam was young, he was like, what you say, 12 years old, Sam? You wanted to buy a car? You wanted to have a car at 12 years old?
Maybe, yeah. Well,
and tell the story a little bit about that thing that with you and your father as when you was trying to get a car.
I really prefer, because we are live, I really prefer that you share from your part, because I think will be have more impact in this moment.
Okay. He's always worrying about his accent. Sam talks just fine. So what Sam said is that he was like around 12 years old. He wanted to purchase a car, but his dad told him that he wasn't ready for it. His mom told him that he wasn't ready for it. Then he got 16 years old enough to have a license. And basically they still was saying they wasn't ready for it. If I recall, they had 3 cars. One wasn't being used. He's like, why can't I use this car? And he was looking at the other guys, and the other guys had their cars, and they was taking the girls to the movies and all this other kind of stuff. And he's like, Mom and Dad won't let me have this car. And then his father also had a motorcycle, a bike or something, but he wouldn't let him use that either. So Sam ended up getting his own job. And you were able to purchase your own car from getting your own job, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, no, I was so younger. And my dad said that about the motorcycle, I can have it because I was not ready for that. And some years before was the same for the car, but I push and push and push, but I really was ready there. And what happened when you get someone that you want but you are not ready? Can be hard.
So for him, he got the car. And that was the thing about it, when you get something and you're not ready for it. And this should be a message to everybody that sometimes we're not being given what we're asking God for because we're not ready for it yet. They're still part of the journey that he has to prepare us. So with Sam, when he eventually did go ahead and get that car on his own, it turned into Sam getting into a car accident where there was passengers in the car that he didn't know how they lived. And Sam, actually, you broke your neck. And
I get in a surgery. I think I was 17 years old, and I was a serious accident, car accident, carton on 5 times, and I go to surgery, and they take me from this part of the way. Some, I don't know the name in English. I put me in the higher and the down.
The vertebrae.
Yeah, and this sold. Yeah, but was a very, very, very hard accent because I really was not ready. But I pushed so hard that my dad gave me that card. I was not a card that I buy with all my money, but I was not ready really.
So he told me that story, and then I was getting emotional. And the next thing that he said about me saying that I wanted purpose of money, he said, "Why do you want rose gold now?" I said, "I want rose gold now because I want to inspire the rest of the team to be better." He said, "Tasha, you got it right, but you got it backwards." And then he said, "What is H2O?" I said, "H2O is water." He said, "Okay." He said, "What is HO2?" Now I'm not no science major, guys. I ain't no science major. I was like, I don't know, it looked crazy. Because he's writing all this stuff on a piece of paper and showing me on the video. So he said HO2. He said it's the same element. He said, but in different orders, H2O gives you life and HO2 gives you death. And he said that if you don't have it right, you don't need to get a rank to inspire your team. You have to inspire your team, and then the rank is going to come. And it's getting ready to happen again. Sam was so upset with me. He was so worried about me because I started crying. And I broke down because he told me he was looking at me because I was stressing about the other situation. And my head was hurting, my face was red. You know, I was like, I said it's going to do this. He said, Tasha, if you don't have fun with it, and if you don't learn to inspire your team to do it, it's not going to happen. And for me, I had to hang up on Sam. I was like, I got to go. And he was so worried. How did you feel at that moment when I ended the call, Sam?
Oh, I really was very worried about because I know that I touched some emotion in that moment, but really I don't know what emotion I was touching. But I feel that was some important thing that moment was a very important moment. But until this moment, I really don't know what I was touching. But
what is
right? I think was not me. I think that God used me a lot of time to go inside of people and like put in order the feelings, put in order the ideas, and get to them the go forward the result that they deserve. But I really know that it's not me, it's go through me. And I don't know why, but normally happen in Spanish because I can, my English is so hard to talk for me to express many emotions. But I am better than 3 years ago, I think. But normally happen me in with my Spanish team. But was for me, I know that was a special moment, but really don't know in that moment so that I was touching.
It was a special moment because I care so much about the team of me. And I want each person to be successful. I want each person to win. I want each person to turn all their dreams into reality. So at that moment, I was believing that I was doing everything the right way and how I was supposed to do it. And when you said that to me, it was like, I've been doing it reversed. I've been doing it wrong. The life versus the death. And I was part of me heard, you're still not ready for rose gold. You didn't get it 2 years ago because you wasn't ready, and you're still not ready for it. And that's what got to me. And then when I got off the phone with you, I said, I'll be damned, I'm ready. And all I got to do is get up, and I just got to change things around. And that's a problem with some people. You hear something, you let it knock you down, you fall face down, and you don't get up. But after I got off that phone, I said, God damn it, I'm going to do something different. So the next day, I talked to Erica, and she had a damn moment going on. So you go, Erica, because you had your own moment, and that's what I had to tell you about what Sam said to me. Sam, I had to repeat the same stuff you said to me the next morning to Erica when she was crying.
Well, y'all know I'm a thug, and thugs don't cry. So I don't know if it was because I was sleep deprived because we was working like crazy, and or if it I don't know what it was, but it was after I'd already hit bronze, and I hit bronze, and I was just like, okay, I'm at bronze, all right. But then Tasha was like, Eric, I think you can go to silver. And I started doubting myself, and I started making excuses. And I said, girl, I ain't chasing no ranks. I ain't trying to go to no silver, because I was afraid. I was afraid I wasn't going to get there. And honestly, I never thought that I would be there. So when she told me, let me stop. I had to call my old boss that I used to sell cars with. And when I say he chewed me a new butthole with no Vaseline, and it was like, and I mean, I'm sniffling like snot running, and I'm saying, I can't do it. I'm in bed. I just had surgery, and I can't do this, and I just don't feel like it. You know, but that was my own insecurity saying, one, I can't get there. And two, why do I deserve to be there? Because all I could think was, all I want to do is help people. I don't care about these ranks. I wasn't even thinking about the money that I'm going to get for getting there. It was more like, I ain't chasing this rank, but that was my excuse. And then Tasha had to tell me about that life versus death. And it was like, I do deserve that. And I mean, she's telling me this in the middle of my tears, y'all. And y'all know I just said I'm a thug. I don't cry. But I cried because so many times we are our own worst enemies. And we do not allow ourselves to be great. And at that moment, I didn't want to have to admit that I have my own self-doubts. You know, I didn't want to have to admit that I'm not this person that people think I am. I have insecurities. And then I also had to think, like, how many times have I started over in this business? And why should it happen now? And why should it happen with someone who, I don't know if y'all remember a few years ago, I was really pissed with her. And I was at the point where if I had been in Maryland, me and her would have been locking up. Like, I never allow anybody to take me out of character, but Latasha Carpenter was that one that took me out of character, that had me calling her a redhead bitch on Facebook. But we as women, we do that all the time. Instead of trying to uplift each other, we'll tear each other down. So I was just like, as much as she's done to me, as much as I've done to her, why should we be trying to do this together now? And that's when she reminded me of that life versus death, and how Sam said at that point back then we wasn't ready, but now is the time and we're ready, and we better go for this now while we can, because it's gonna be hard trying to push for this next month. And that's when all the stuff started flooding in, because I started feeling all the love from my boosties, from my family, from my teammates. And I had to be able and be comfortable with accepting that. And y'all, it's hard for me to accept love. I don't know why. I'm putting it out there, but it really is. It's hard for me to accept that people actually want to see me do well, because I'm always pouring into everybody else. A lot of times I don't feel that. So for me to feel that this time, I ain't gonna cry, because I'm a thug. Thugs don't cry.
And that's why she, hold on, let me just put a little thing in there, and I'm gonna skip on over to the next people. That's why she's calling me a redhead bitch, because I was pushing her and I cared and I believed in her back then, but she couldn't accept it. So it went down the wrong way when we was both about to lock up. But that's okay. Now we end up, look at Sam laughing. Now, at this point, because it's about H2O and learning to inspire people, I started looking at the numbers, and we saw that Natasha, Change Inside Out, and Larnice could possibly, well, they was away from bronze. And I'm gonna tell you, with Erica, when we first started, we was working on getting 143 orders for the two of us to hit our rank. 143 orders, okay? And then we end up bringing in Larnice and Natasha. And I made the calls to y'all individually. And so, Larnice, what was your thoughts when I told you I want you to go for bronze?
Oh man, I was like, really? Wow. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I gotta get myself together and get myself prepared for this, because all that I'm dealing with, I was like, you know what, I gotta get, really get focused. So, for a while, dealing with a lot of stuff that's going on around me and all the things we see going on in the world, I didn't allow that to make me lose my focus, because I have a vision, and I said, you know what, and a dream. So last year, I think I told Tasha, when I first was telling her what rank I wanted, I said supervisor. I said, before I go to the convention, I want to be supervisor. So then this year come around, and then we got all this other stuff going on. And I'm like, I just kept staying focused on, helping people, selling my tea and selling my products. And then when I finally start, moving up, and I still can't believe it. I'm like, wow. So I think that everything that I was dealing with, going through, I didn't stay focused on that. I stayed focused on, I just want to be out here. I just want to continue to share my testimony and help people. So as I was doing that, people that my clients was telling people, telling their friends, telling people about the product. So that kept me really focused. So when she called me and told me that, I didn't think that I was going to get it. So, and it happened. So I just know that it's God. It's all God's doing, the work of the Lord, because that's what we here. We are teaming together. We here. It's not only about sharing the products with people, but we are being led by God to help people, So, and that's why I can't give up, and I'm gonna keep on moving till I reach the highest, the highest I can reach, rank, whatever I can get to. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, no matter what's going on. So,
and then Natasha, for you.
Well, June for me was different. My goal for June, I had a personal goal for me. I've been in this business. January 2017 was when I started, and I was on a different side under a different team. And there was no development there. And my husband heard the trainings that were supposed to be going down. And, you know, to him, it was a party call. You know, it was a party line. He didn't hear no development. He didn't see nothing happening for me. I sat out my allotted time. I had connected with Tasha and the Teamily. We weren't the Teamily then. It was the international team, you know, and I signed on with y'all because I better gel, and I felt like that this would be a better place for me. So restarting again, I always had my husband in my ear. You know, you've been doing this and you're not getting anywhere. You know, it's not doing anything for our household. So for me, June was personal. And initially, it wasn't about a rank for me. It was about me hitting something so I can show my husband something on paper. And when you reached out to me, well, someone reached out to me and they wanted to join, you know, the company, and I knew that would open up something else for me, you know, so I would be able to hit a rank. So when that happened, and he was like, well, if they join, you know, I was like, I'm gonna be, you know, able to get a rank. And still, I'm not thinking about a rank per se, but I'm thinking about how I can get a payout to show my husband on paper that I have a payout. And when you mentioned me going for bronze, I was like, let's do it. There was no question about it, because June was focused for me. Every time I put something in the chat, I kept saying hashtag best month yet. You know, and words have power. Life and death is right here. The smallest member of our body can speak life or death on anything in our body and everything that we're dealing with. So I strive to put positivity out for everybody else in the chat, in the household, regardless of what my husband said. I just kept telling him, you're going to see. And guys, last night, this man told me, last night that he sees it. And he actually apologized for all of the grief that he's given me. And if nothing else, that made it all worth it. That right there. Because now he sees the bigger picture. You guys, my business name is Change Inside and Out. It's not make me a millionaire. That's not what I strive for. Finding these products helped me find pain relief in February of 2017. And that is what created my passion of health and wellness. And that's what I strive to give to everyone. And I feel like if people will allow me to do that, the money is going to come just because. But my first and foremost goal is to help as many people as I can to do like I did. And if they want to flush their prescriptions down the toilet or give them back to the pharmacy, since that's the better choice, because you don't need them anymore. You know, alleviate some wasting and find your waste, whatever it is. But when you say you can hit bronze, I'm like, let's do it. No question about it. I was already keeping tabs on everything, so I was ready. It was time. I was ready.
There was no convincing with Natasha. She was definitely ready. I mean, she was thinking about being binary, and I was like, you want to just be binary again? Or you know, where we go? Are you trying to just be binary? You trying to rank up? So at that point, I then created a chat called the Bronze Angels. And that consisted of myself, Erica, Natasha, and Larnice Anir. Now, as we was working towards our goal, when we changed to the Bronze Angels, that 143 number turned into 192 products that was needed to be sold. And at this point, we were working with only 10 days.
Wait a minute, say in addition, because that's 143 plus 192.
Right. So
yeah. And when I came in, it was the 22nd, so it wasn't 10 days anymore.
Right. So me and Erica, we like doubled. We was like, okay, hold on. We at where we need to be. We talking about going further. Okay. And oh my God, the nights, y'all. We was talking crazy stuff. Erica talking from the bed with the pain, taking pain medicine. Trinity taking pictures of me sleep on the table with my head on the laptop. Rocky looking at me like, what the hell is going on? Larnice at work in security, trying to hide from the security, trying to get her sales in. Natasha up here at her job, wishing that the job was over, and we all just trying to make this happen. Okay, we just trying to make this happen, and because we're gonna try to cut down on some of the time, I'm gonna get to Paula. What you don't know behind the scenes, Paula, is that I called Paula on a Sunday, June the 28th, and guys, we had to have this all done by the 30th. Now, by you mean the rest of us are all on the they are all on my right side team. So Paula didn't impact me getting a promotion at all. But when she positioned herself by being binary qualified, I said she could get another rank too. But this is the whole thing. Now, Paula, you go ahead and grab you some tissue. Because what you don't know is that it was long before I called you on Sunday at 7:25 p.m. Just because you inspire this team, whether you know it, that the four of us were saying we were going to just get you your promotion. We knew that we had kicked out all these orders from our clients, and we thank every client that's on here because this was straight clients. We did not go in our pockets and take money out of our bank accounts and all this other kind of stuff to boost ranks and all this stuff like some of the other people do. We did this straight off of clients, okay? All clients. And what we knew is if we could push 193 clients and 143 clients, got daggone, and Paula only needed nine orders to get herself to Apprentice Elite and 24 orders to get to supervisor, that we was going to gift it to you, Paula. We were going to gift it to you. We wasn't even going to tell you, baby. We were just going to do it for you. And then a hiccup happened. Oh, Erica got this situation going on with stuff flipping back and forth. So it was like we was going to have to push out more orders. And it was like, we were like, oh my God, we might not be able to help Paula. And then that's when I made the decision. I said, I'm going to call you and see if you, because one thing that our CEO, Armand Poyat, says that, you know, instead of feeding somebody, teach them to fish. You know, throw the person out a life preserver and let them grab the life preserver. I said, I'm going to throw her this life preserver and say, hey, this is what you got to do. You got 9 to get to Apprentice Elite. You got 24 to get to supervisor. I could pull you in this chat what you want to do. You only got less than 2 days to make it happen. She said, put me in. And at that moment, when your phone rang, Paula, tell them about your phone because we're going to go to something else too. Sam has to leave at 9. I know you do too, but go ahead. It's your turn, baby. You didn't even know we was pushing for you. We were just going to give you a rank because we love you that much and you inspired the whole team that much.
And you, it's because I love all of y'all. When I say it, I don't tell people I love them and I don't mean it. That is who we are. We are a family. And that's how I have felt. And how great is it to choose your family? Now, I know we don't choose everybody who comes in, but you know, who gets birthed into your family, you don't get to choose that. And some of them you want to throw away. But here, I just have never, ever felt that way. And Tasha, believe it or not, you don't remember, but you told me that. You called me at 8:25, not 7:25. I was sitting on the couch in my house coat, sitting thinking like, okay, my goal was only to help you guys. You know, I never, ever, it took me forever to get binary again and to have my son who fell in love with the products and talking to him saying, look, you can do this yourself. And to have him say, okay, what do I need to do? Like meant the world to me. But you guys, I just thank God when you trust somebody, like any one of y'all could have called me and said, I didn't even take time to think, because knowing that you were calling me, it showed me, number one, regardless of the challenge, that you thought I could do it, or at least give it my entire effort. So I didn't take time to think. I just said yes. And then when I got in that chat with y'all, and I, started reading and then implementing what you said, I got my head spinning because I never ever, and I know it was God because I didn't know about the H2O. I didn't know about any of those conversations. I came in 48 hours before this was over. And I thank God, Tasha, that y'all didn't do it for me, because that's not what I need. I had to participate. I had to give it my maximum effort because, and I told y'all this before, people have helped me along the way in life, period, so much. Not, and I don't feel like a charity case, but sometimes you feel that way when someone is constantly pouring into you. And I understand that, like I had no idea I was the cheerleader in so many people's lives, because everybody needs somebody to be that person for them. Because if you don't have it, like Vita Divina and coming into this company has not just made me a supervisor at this particular point. I am a better Paula because of it. All of y'all have poured into me. Sam, the very first time I met him, I knew. He sat next to me in that restaurant in Florida when we met for the first time. And your soft voice, Sam, and your genuineness made me believe that anything was possible. And to watch you go from where you were to where you are now, we all have it. God is not a respecter of persons. We all can be that double diamond. We all can be that. And the unity that we displayed, we've always been that way. But to work like I'm telling y'all, I was delirious. I couldn't sleep, but not the excitement, not because I was working so hard or whatever. And the feeling that, and I'm gonna go in here, the feeling that I got from y'all, my family, people who have never supported me, and people who have watched, who have never said a word. That is what I want to do. I want to be able to change my life, number one, because that's what these products and this company has done for me, but to show other people that it can be done. Network marketing is not a scam. It's not a scam. Real people doing real work. And guess what? People say they're not salespeople. Yet all you got to do is share your experience. Our products work. I just sent somebody something on Monday, checked up with her, and she said, I feel so darn good. She said, well, Paula, this thing really works. But she has had problems with her colon. To now be able to release and feel, she said, I feel so light. That's what it's all about, changing somebody's life. That's all I have to say. I love all of y'all. But Sam, I'm telling you, between all of you guys, but I remember you in Florida in 2017, and Tasha always believing in me and pushing me. That's why I will never say no. I will never say no. Like the video you couldn't get done, that's not me. That's me in private. But that's what I'm saying. Pull out. It made us be able to pull out those things that have been hidden inside of us. So what? Just be free. Be free. I love y'all. I'm done.
I love you too. And since you brought it up, guys, I want to tell all y'all watching, first of all, the purpose of this, we was going to come on and just say thank you to all of our clients, Erica, her boosties, whatever you call them, okay? Our beehives, whatever. We thank you because you made this happen. You created 5 promotions and 3 double ranks. That was because of you, and we thank you. And I want to say this out to some of y'all out there who are in the business and you believe that everything is supposed to be microwave, or someone has told you that it's going to be easy. It's simple, but it ain't easy, okay? And truly, it's nothing wrong with taking your time and slow walking it and building a foundation, because like one of my mentors, Simon Chan, says all the time is that consistency will beat intensity all the time. Consistency will beat intensity all the time. So you ain't got to take that flight and go crazy. But so much is coming on. This is definitely our time. We've always spoken to Tasha. Natasha talked about speaking words. We've always spoke the words. Terrence is on here. We spoke the words about our pop moment, okay? The Terrence, you got to go and get on here and pop up with us. Pop, you supposed to be with us, brother. Pop with us, okay? You got to pop this month. We want new people popping this month, okay? But we talked about that pop moment and being ready for it. That's all this stuff. This whole thing. Our mission is to hashtag get stimulated, help people stimulate low-income families and all this other kind of stuff. So much is happening, guys. And Paula spoke about a video. You know, my girl Trinity was busy today, had a funeral and stuff. But your girl Tasha, like I always say, I'm resourceful when there's no resources. That everything might not be on time, but that's all right. Y'all check out just how serious the Teamly is. We'll be back with you on the flip side.
Hey, you know this is Teamly. Good times, good vibes, good energy. We put in people first, and I know this for sure. Gotta keep being great wellnesspreneurs. Yeah, got a stimulated mindset. What you know about Destination Diamond? It's all about divine life, what we speaking of. You already know the motto, gotta lead with love. Hey, let's get stimulated. Let's get stimulated. Divine life, what we speaking of. You already know the motto, gotta lead with love. Let's get stimulated. Let's get stimulated. Divine life, what we speaking of. You already know the motto, gotta lead with love. Hashtag get stimulated. Time to get it started, yeah, I know you're tired of waiting. We wanna see you win, wanna see you healthy. Screaming hashtag, low and stimulated families. Teamly, bringing positivity. Don't stop, trying to shake the bad vibes. Now we about to detox, making big moves. History in the making. Now is the time to get stimulated. Let's go.
All right, that's all messed up. You hear everybody say the tea lady just had surgery, so she was on the sick and shutting list. That's the only reason why the tea lady not in there, guys. But yes, we have our own official song baby, and that's how serious we are. Okay, I hope it came through clear. But you know what? Just in case it didn't come through clear, I still got my got my speaker up. So we're gonna go ahead. Do y'all want to say something to your clients before I play this last song? And then we know that a couple of people have things at 9 o'clock to do. But each one of y'all say something to your clients, and then we're gonna go out with our song on the speaker in here.
Y'all,
I would like to say thank you.
My boost. Oh, okay.
So we can say it together. Go ahead.
I want to say to my boosties, you guys have been rocking with me since April of 2017. And I just gotta thank you is not adequate enough. Let me tell you, the love that I got from you guys, that thing made me shout in the shower like David. Y'all, I cried ugly tears, because I tell you, that silver rank, that thing was personal for me, because it's been a lot going on to try to get to this moment, and I could not have done it without you guys. So my boosties, I owe you big time. Thank you. Whatever I can do for you, you know I got you. Every time you join up under me, I always tell you I got you. And hopefully I've been able to show you that. And I really have received all the love from you, and I really appreciate it. There's not much more that I can say except thank you. And may God pour back into you what you have poured into me. Really love each and every one of you. Even those that wanted to give and couldn't give. Just the fact that you even told me that you wanted to do it. That was enough for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Erica.
What's up?
You hear me? You see you got a message on the screen? Amanda Brooks says, hi, Erica. Love you, girl. Congratulations. And
y'all, let me tell you about Amanda and Arletta Allen. That's my cousin. Y'all, as soon as I asked for the help, they did not hesitate. Amanda is my girl. She's another military wife, so she understands this struggle. And she knows that sometimes the military husbands can be something else. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm just going to say thank you. And I saw a couple more of my boosties join, so thank you guys. And since Tasha's getting ready to play this thing, Tasha, record me now, and then you can get my video in my chair dancing. Then I can be added on to y'all, since I got a little libations going on here.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not gonna be too long. I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to my already established customers, clients, changers. I'm trying to find a way to put it out here. And also to my new clients who took a chance, you know, with supporting me and trying something that they've never tried. And also for me reaching out, I've found that people have been looking and been wanting to try. So I thank you so much, everyone. I even thank the ones who supported me and they didn't even want a product. They just wanted to support me. And it really just goes to show how people really are rooting for you in the background, even though they may not show it. You know, you may not see their face up and down Facebook or Instagram. So I just want to say thank you so much. This really means more than just a monetary thing to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I just want to thank all my clients who've been with me since day one, brand new clients just coming in, and clients that became partners. I just want you to know that I just thank God for you, and we're going to continue to rise to the top. We're going to continue to help as many people as we can. Thank you so much, and I love you.
Paula, there's a comment on the screen for you.
Yes, I see it. And I can only echo everything that everyone has said. Thank you seems so insignificant because nobody has to answer us when we send out those messages. And I don't take it lightly when someone supports me. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't want to be redundant. I know everybody is speaking for themselves, but Effie, I'm going to shout you out because I don't care what I put on here. My good mornings, my inspiration. When I ask for something, you have supported me. I have known Effie since we were 5 years old. We went to elementary and high school together, and I cherish your friendship and your support. And yes, the soap is everything. I love it too. I shouted Effie out because she's on here. Those of you who may go back and watch the replay, just know I love you and I appreciate you, and I don't take it for granted.
And I've already told you guys, my client group, Your Girl Tasha YGT clients, I love each and every one of you. There were some of you that weren't able to help now, but you have made me what I am right now. Since 2016, the foundation I have is based on you, because when 1 month, one person can't order, the other one is ordering. And you guys, I just appreciate you. But I want to say, Sam Cerner. Let me hold on. Let me get this thing straight here. Here.
Hi. Wow. Okay. Huh?
You're muted, Tasha.
You're muted.
I'm talking to myself. I said, I know what I got to do. Remove. Sam Cerner. Okay, so did my customers hear me say thank you to them? Was I muted then? Okay, good. Okay, y'all.
You was muted.
Okay. Well, I said thank you to my customers. I think it came out. But for you, Sam, I want to say to you, thank you so much. As Paula said, you have always been here for this team. I'm very blessed. I always tell the funny story that, I said, I wasn't joining up underneath no black leaders because of all the backstabbing I saw in the last company that I was in. And I was coming up underneath a different side of the company because I didn't want to go through that. And I wanted to be able to create the change that's needed. And we have gone through our ups and our downs and stuff, but I don't think the team realizes. And Roy, you're gone. I don't know where you at, Roy, but you're gone, Roy.
Oh, Roy, where are you, my friend?
Roy, where are you? You know, whatever, Roy. But every time that I reach out to you, you have always been there, Sam. You are always genuine and you are always caring. And I remember even when me and Roy got into fights, and when Roy was trying to tell me to do it Roy's way, and I did not agree with Roy's way, you was like, Roy, let Latasha do Latasha. You know, you stood up for me that night. And that has pushed me into the leader that I am. And I know that you believe in me. And as we talked at convention, you told me, you know, I know the diamond is there. You always know that diamond is inside of me. And this diamond is coming out on her own time, not nobody else's time. I compete with the woman in the mirror. And this is because of the love that you instill. And you are the epitome of the model of this company that Dr. Esther and Armand puts in us to lead with love. And you are like just as much like family. I want you to know that you are my family too.
Wow. I don't know what to say that I'm so happy to get in that conversation. All the time I've seen that God act in a curious way, you know. And I am really proud. I am really proud of you. I am really proud of every leader in this amazing family and organization. And this is the amazing part that we are just starting, really. And there are so many people to help in the next few years that we really need a lot of help. That good people that has dream and that want to put the effort to convert that dream to reality. But I am so proud of you. I am so proud of your leaders. I am so proud of Erica, of Natasha, of every people in this call and the people that doesn't come inside. And I want to say thank you to your customers team too, because we have these amazing products, but also we have this amazing opportunity that is really changing life. You know that I am from Salvador. I am stuck here from my country that they closed the airport about the thing that is happening in the world. And I really don't know at the beginning what was the purpose of God to stay here, but actually now I know. And thank you, really thank you for listening, for being coachable. And the most important part is to put that ideas into the actions. And I really know that we have here in this call the next jade, the next platinum, the next diamond, the next sapphire. And I am really happy to meet every one of yours in my life. And we're family. Thank you. Really thank you for believing you. And remember that if you have a dream, it's because you deserve that dream. You deserve it. You deserve that dream.
We love you too. And with that being said, guys, here we go.
Hey, you know this the Steamer League. Good times, good vibes, good energy. We put in people first, and I know this for sure. Gotta keep being great wellness entrepreneurs. Yeah, got a stimulated mindset. What you know about Destination Diamond? It's all about divine life, what we speaking of. You already know the motto, gotta lead with love. Hey, let's get stimulated. Hey. let's get stimulated. Divine life, what we speaking of. You already know the motto, gotta lead with love. Hey, let's get stimulated. Let's
My alarm going off. I'm sorry.
get stimulated. Yeah, divine life, what we speaking of. You already know the motto, gotta lead with love. Hey, hashtag get stimulated. Time to get it started. Yeah, I know you're tired of waiting. We wanna see you win, wanna see you healthy. Screaming hashtag loaded stimulated families. Team Elite bringing positivity. Don't stop trying to shake the bad vibes. Now we about to detox, making big moves. History in the making. Now is the time to get stimulated. Let's go.
All right, now there you heard it. It's time to get stimulated. Hey, that's right. Hey, I like the look she look. Arletta said, hey, all right, guys, don't play with us. The stimulation tour is coming to you. The stimulation tour is coming to you. Stimulated families are loading. We stimulated health. We stimulated bank accounts. We stimulated leaders. We stimulated life. We're changing lives, okay? Hashtag, hold on, let me pull it up so y'all don't miss it. Let me just put it on the screen right now. Here you go. Hashtag get stimulated, hashtag loaded stimulated families, and hashtag stimulated mindsets, baby. Talk to y'all later. Bye.